Something monumental has just happened, and that is why Coinbase adds so much intrigue. This is the greatest level observed so far this year. Billions don't seem significant anymore. What really is happening here, though, if we were talking about trillions today? Why did we have to wait a whole year for it anyway? Let me explain this to you now. Your daily dose of Shiba is here with Wealthy Coin. If Shiba is something that piques your interest, you have come to the right place. Remain ahead of the curve in the cryptocurrency market and remain informed about all the newest news projections by subscribing. If you want to see more terrible news, hit the like button. Today, things began to shift in an unforeseen way. Analytics groups made a groundbreaking discovery in the cryptocurrency space. Beaming on-chain data revealed a mind-boggling 4 trillion Shiba Inu coins worth of transactions. And where does one finally arrive? None other than Coinbase, the leading US-based exchange. The monetary worth of this massive increase is $100 million. Also, hold on a second. We need to pause and give it some time to sink in. This is a shockingly enormous amount that we are talking about. To put it in perspective, picture a mountain of wealth so large that buildings appear like pebbles. That is the magnitude of this event in relation to cryptocurrency. First and foremost, in the Shiba Inu region. Moving about such enormous quantities is not something you see every day. This deluge might have a devastating effect on the market, sending waves of enthusiasm and speculation crashing to the shore and keeping traders up at night. What exactly transpired, though? On the other hand, a stunning 4.29 trillion Shiba Inu coins allegedly arrived at the largest US-based crypto trading platform. What makes this even more intriguing is that these tokens were distributed among just 10 wallets. At this point, the concept of concentrated effort starts to seem interesting. A 3-year gap separated the two purchases of tokens. Separate batches were confiscated in March of this year and September of 2021. Keep this in mind as well. Smart investors were able to purchase this trillion coins when their average value was roughly twice what it is today. Today is the future. These owners stand to make more than $41 million if they decide to sell their Shiba Inus at the current market price. A moment of reflection is in order. It might not be the kind of rise that makes headlines, but let's give credit where it's due to crypto. A small investment can yield tens of millions. That is quite respectable. As far as cryptocurrency is concerned, it's the equivalent of a home run. Not exactly a grand slam, but definitely a solid hit. Also, Monday's discussion of the large Shiba Inu deal should be remembered. I mean, that one where Robinhood sent 600 billion Shiba Inu coins to some unseen wallet. Everything that transpired was actually simply Robinhood rearranging its own components. However, that paints a very different picture in light of the current Coinbase situation. We don't know what the Shiba Inu got up there for. I should also mention that the rumor mill is going full steam ahead. Many theories have been proposed concerning its origins and potential market implications. As the mystery unfolds in real time, everyone is trying to figure out the solution. But this is only scratching the surface. Get ready for something far grander if the $100 million Shiba Inu relocation catches your eye. In a major shift in the cryptocurrency market, Coinbase had its largest Ethereum outflow of the year. And we're talking about something worth $1 billion right now. According to CryptoQuant, this major shift has caused quite a stir and sparked numerous debates on the implications for ETA and the market as a whole. Therefore, Ethereum is experiencing substantial withdrawals, whereas Shiba Inu is receiving substantial inflows to Coinbase. Like a seesaw of crypto activity, one coin goes up while the other goes down. Approximately 1.17 billion USD or 336,000 ET8 were removed from the trading platform on June 12th, according to the most recent statistics from CryptoQuant. And this isn't an isolated incident either. Coinbase withdrawals above 150,000 ET8 have occurred 6 times this year. You won't believe it, but the value of these deals has fluctuated between $400 million and an astounding $1.1 billion. Significant market activity is being displayed by a few major players. The frequency and magnitude of these withdrawals strongly suggest that they do not originate from your typical Ethereum traders. Completely. No. These moves seem more akin to whales or big institutional actors trying to stay under the radar. The ordinary retail dealer really can't afford these types of deals, you know? What you would expect from big players is more accurately reflected in them. When dealing with high-stakes situations involving deceitful and aggressive market practices, concerning the reason behind their enormous migration, well, that's where clarity wanes. Everyone is simply speculating at the moment, but maybe we can get a clue by looking at the market's overall behavior from the past. If you remember back to earlier this year when Bitcoin spot ETFs first opened, Coinbase witnessed massive withdrawals of Bitcoin. Some have speculated that the current Ethereum migration might be an indication that Ethereum spot ETFs are being planned for the future path. Hey, it's just informed speculation for the time being. Therefore, these withdrawals could be a good sign for Ethereum's future if they aren't simply the result of internal reorganization. Here is an explanation. Especially in such massive amounts, scarcity is effectively created when a large amount of Ethereum is removed from circulation. In economics, as with the laws of supply and demand, when there is an excess of one thing relative to another, prices tend to rise. The irrational and unpredictable cryptocurrency market is a prime example of how market sentiment and emotions may cause enormous price swings. While it is impossible to say for sure what this massive Ethereum exodus means for the market at the moment, most people believe that these kinds of fluctuations are a healthy indicator for the future of the industry. Considering the potential introduction of new investment goods like Ethereum spot ETs and the reduction of the Ethereum floating supply, it is reasonable to assume that prices could rise significantly in the future. Before we get ahead of ourselves becoming giddy about the Ethereum ETF launching the markets, though, there is something basic that we must understand. An influential corporate leader is trying to send a message here, so they're making the case that spot ETs won't have the same enormous first-day cash flow as Bitcoin ETs. The deal has arrived. Bitcoin was easier to grasp for investors due to its straightforward use case as a medium of exchange. But with Ethereum, it gets considerably trickier. It may be more challenging to evaluate its value because it is dependent on several forms of technological innovation, such as smart contracts and distributed apps. Renowned financial expert Stephen Richardson has stated that further work is needed to establish Ethereum's fair value. Ethereum X will probably not witness the same influx of capital as Bitcoin did once upon a time unless there is a clarified consensus on that. But here's the silver lining. The Ethereum ETF has the potential to revolutionize the cryptocurrency industry in the long run, despite the fact that its debut may not be particularly noteworthy. Think about how the Bitcoin ETF sent Shiba Inu soaring earlier this year if you want to see how history can teach you anything. Will it slip your mind? Value of Shiba Inu increased by a factor of 4 in March of this year. In instance, the Shiba Inu subculture is going ballistic about the possibility of another Ethereum ETF lightning strike. Also, there's a lot of interesting stuff to discover after the first day. A rather illuminating prediction has been produced by K33 Research. Their best guess is that Ethereum ETFs might earn $4 billion in the first half of the year. This cryptocurrency exchange asserts that it is analyzing Ethereum's market share relative to Bitcoin, which it estimates at around 28%. Plus, another intriguing tidbit. Chicago Mercantile Exchange data shows that Ethereum's open interest is currently at about 23% of Bitcoins, which is indicative of a similar level of market activity in another major institutional market. Therefore, we can proceed if these estimates are correct. A lot of individuals in the crypto world are attentive and watching since there will be a significant influx of future funds into Ethereum ETFs. Concerning that, nevertheless, what are your thoughts? The comments are below. It would be very appreciated to read your perspective. Well, that was a long day. Keep in mind to offer it a hearty approval. Subscribing and sharing will take you to our most current videos.